Welcome back to Riding Mower King. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. In this video, we're going to look at this Honda HT3813. And what we're going to be looking at is the drive clutch for the wheels. It seems really lazy. It doesn't like to go into gear. It doesn't like to engage and take off the way it should. The clutch pedal, when you take your foot off, is kind of weak when it comes back. And on the shifter, and I'll bring the camera over here in a second, when you move the shifter, you're actually disengaging the clutch so you can change gears. And there's an arm underneath there that pushes, when you move the handle, it pushes on another lever, and that lever is really slow to come back. Like it may have a damper or shock absorber, so you get a smooth engagement when you take your foot off the clutch. But it seems like something in the linkage is hanging up and the clutch doesn't engage correctly. So down in here, we can see that arm down there. When you bring the lever back, that arm, this arm here, comes back gradually. It almost seems like it hangs up. See how it gradually comes back? Now there may be a buffer or a cushion on that so it engages slowly, but we're going to get this up in the air and see what the deal is with that. And the same thing when you push on the pedal, it disengages that lever there. And then it comes back kind of slow. It does come back all the way against this lever here, but I want to look underneath and see if there's a way that we can make that move a little smoother, because the clutch seems to not engage all the way. It takes a little bit for it to get moving. Hopefully it's just an adjustment and it doesn't need a whole clutch. So yeah, this is the first one of these I've worked on. I've had a couple, but they were Hondas. I didn't really need to do anything. But this is the first one I actually worked on like this. So the drive clutch in the back was something new to me. You know, you're not used to seeing that. All right, so now we got the tractor up in the air with our jack stand underneath the jack there. So I should be able to get under this without anything happening. So right there is our clutch, and I wish I had a few more hands to operate things while I'm under here recording. Of course, it would be easier if I had the deck out of the way, but I really don't have time for that because we finally got a break in the weather, and I really just want to see if I can make this engage a little bit better. I really can't reach anything. And everything looks like it's up on top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I found it was on the dining room table.
Nice.
Right where I put it. A while ago, thinking that's going to be a problem. And it was. All right, go ahead. Yeah, you're gonna have to use 2 hands.
That's over.
Okay, let go. Okay, go again. Let go. It's a little hard to figure out. Do it again. Okay, let go. It'd be nice if I could reach in there. I really can't tell how it's supposed to be disengaging or if it's got any tension left on it. Let's do a little squirting here. Where? There we go.
You working tomorrow?
Yeah. Ah, there's a nice access hole right here. Like almost so you could get in there and adjust something. All right, move that lever. And let it go back. It's almost impossible. Yeah, I think I might be able to turn that bolt and let that clutch go over a little bit further. Let me see what's on that end of it once. Let me in there.
I'm coming.
Okay, so that's what keeps it from turning. I think I can turn that. This spring right here, this is what makes your clutch come together and engage. This rotates this arm, and hooked up to the arm is this rod up here. And that rod is connected to your clutch. And when that spring pulls on the arm, it pulls that rod and engages your clutch. So this rod is the part of the linkage where we're going to try to get some adjustment and see if we can get that clutch to close a little bit tighter and hopefully get it working better than what it is right now. I think I can adjust that. Maybe it'll engage a little bit farther. Just a matter of what can I get in there with to turn it.
Now you're just cheating.
Huh?
Now you're just cheating.
Cheating?
Yeah.
Why?
Using the camera as a viewfinder.
Well, no, not really. I just want the camera there so I have something recorded. Well, it did start to turn a little easier. Yeah, the only way to know is to try it out. Safety first, always use a jack stand. Now I'll get this down, see if it'll start up, and see if all that trouble was worth anything. Oh, we got one light working. So there you can see it moves a little bit. I believe this has another clutch back at the transmission. It has a shaft. It's a shaft drive to the transmission. And I do believe it has another clutch in the back. And that one may be worn out. I don't know, but it does move. You just have to get it going. Definitely more responsive now. Even in fifth gear, it pulled out pretty good. This is second. The way it was before, it was lazy in every gear. You had to wait forever for it to try to move. So making that little bit of adjustment on the linkage at the clutch really made a difference. Now it's possible the clutch still needs to be replaced, but that simple adjustment will at least get you to the end of the mowing or possibly to the end of the season. Doesn't have to be a breakdown situation, you know, if you can get that little bit of adjustment and keep going. So yeah, this is the first one of these I've worked on. I've had a couple, but they were Hondas. I didn't really need to do anything. But this is the first one I actually worked on like this. So the drive clutch in the back was something new to me. You know, not used to seeing that. And the clutch on the front, being a manual clutch like that, was something new. But we were able to get them both working again. I'm not saying they shouldn't be replaced. They probably should. This is a pretty old machine. But got it back working, at least get the grass cut, you know, that weekend, or, you know, like I say, possibly to the end of the season. So, you know, if you think this video helps a little bit, hit like and subscribe. That way I know to keep doing this stuff, and you know, eventually my videos will get better someday. But hey, this one here was a success. So we'll see you in the next video.